Thank you all for joining. Hello and welcome to the IBM Distillation webinar series. Today's webinar topic is new collars, skills for employment. So I'll start off with a quick introduction about myself. My name is Osama Samim. I'm a content and curriculum development team leader. I work with different teams here in IBM and develop content and curriculum to train our users, sometimes customers and business partners. So to start off with, I will briefly introduce the IBM Distillation Platform. I'm not sure if any of you have been to any of the previous webinars, but we basically introduced the platform and we had a little bit of brief about what we do. But I will also take you through it quickly. So with maybe a quick yes or no in the chat, did you guys have a chance to visit the website? Did you guys take any courses? Did you perform any exercises? Did you take a look? It doesn't matter if you took the course or not, but if you guys had the chance to go to the Distillation platform. So as I said, okay, so Suna, yes, great. So did Johan. That's awesome. Again, if you do have any questions, you can always ask me in the chat, and I'll gladly help you.
So the main objectives of the program is as you see in front of you. So we have the Learn. Basically, the platform offers a wide range of courses and tools to help you learn about the latest technology trends and explore new opportunities in the real world. So all these information I'm going to give you now, I will go into a little bit more details as we go on, but for the moment, I'll just go quickly through them. And then second component is earn badges. So the IBM Digital Badges is a verified proof of your achievements recognized. And it's basically respected and valued in the IT industry and can be included in your CV and shared on social media like Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, etc. So in short, whatever course you take and complete will be verified and shown in a metadata on a thing called your badges. So think of it as a certification that you used to receive or when taking a course, in any of the vendors. And again, I'll go into more details on this later on. And then the third component is innovate. It's basically the platform gives you inspiration on how to build different solutions, provide the foundations to design thinking process, and build innovative solutions using the free IBM Cloud Light services. And if you guys have attended any of the previous webinars, we had a full section on the innovative section of our program, and we will have more sessions on those in the future. Please keep posted on Facebook and through our main communication platforms. And then the last but not least is find jobs. So we have a job advisor tool, which is a way for users to search and connect with a pool of jobs relevant in the market that's related to your skills. So what we do is we give you a platform to help you search by keywords, locations, company, or even job roles that you're interested in. And we perform a skill gap analysis and recommend learning paths based on any missing skills for jobs that you guys are looking for. Again, I'll go into more details on this in a bit. And then so what we have done is we have done an analysis. Before I continue, I have a quick question for you guys. What do you exactly look for when you apply for a job or you want to go to a school or university? Is there any criteria for you're looking for when you look for these for a reason to join university or looking for a job in the market? Is this what's your criteria? What is exactly you're looking for? And I mean, in terms of like, is it the specific industry you want? Is it specific company, or is it something that is the reputation of that place makes you find it, look for a job, or look for a school. So most popular jobs, yep, absolutely. That's my main reason. And then Ilham join a prestigious place. That's again, for me, it's one of the top of the list. So these are very valid reasons, and if we when we done the analysis, it's highly paid, very good. Yeah, that's also, I think it's second on my demand so far on my list. So what we've done is we have done an analysis on the the jobs in the industry and where is it going? Where's the IT industry going? Not just the IT, but mainly what are the sectors that people are looking for or employment, or so basically employers, what are they looking for in their future prospects. And according to Forbes, so the number of tech related jobs or tech employment opportunities will raise by 12% in 2024. So that's a huge number. If you look at the total number of employment around the world, 12% only for tech is a massive number. So if you keep in consideration, you have the agriculture, you have engineering roles, and you have all those other different sectors that people are employed in. Tech company will increase by 12% amongst all of these by 2024. Again, so we've done, according to the World Economic Forum, the 10 most in-demand jobs, and it will that and by 2020 will be data analyst, medicine, of course, is always there, sales and marketing, management analysis, and then you have the software development or computer development, and accountants and auditors. So you see that the demand for IT is ever growing, and some of the most within in IT, one of the most in demand skills that you might be, you might be finding jobs are around technology and computational thinking, social intelligence, and AI, and of course business in the business sectors, so whatever is related in the business sectors. And I can go into more details with this in the next few slides. Um, so here is to whoever says they're looking for the highest paying job. Here is some analysis that we've done also from Indeed.com. So Indeed.com is a big platform for people to look for jobs and apply for jobs in the worldwide. And these are some numbers from the most, for based on the last previous slide, the job roles that look are paying highest. So if you look at the cloud area, the average salary, and this is not for the highest paying salary, this is just the average salary. It doesn't mean it's the entry level salary either, but if you're looking at 3-4 year experience, it's $120,000 almost per year. And for someone in the machine learning, as a machine learning engineer, so this is part of the AI industry, someone is getting paid $140,000 a year on average. So on for data scientists, 120,000, and software architect, 141,000. So you see that if you compare these jobs, the payroll with other industries and other job roles, it's quite high. It's amongst the highest in in the employment industry. So these so we've done this analysis, and what we have done with this market research is we came up with our platform. So specifically for today, I will focus on what we developed for them, helping you with your job skills and improving your job employability. We have the new colors section learning journey from our Digital Nation platform. So the word new collar is a term coined by our CEO, Ginny Yormedi, It refers to someone who develops technical and soft skills needed to work in the technology industry. So what we've done in our platform is we offer courses to help users acquire skills that can be useful for their roles in some of the industry's fastest growing fields. So each of these courses provide an introduction to the technology. So if you're interested into getting into the AI field or cloud or blockchain, we give you an introductory to the technology. So what is AI, for example? What is cloud? What is blockchain? And we cover the main components of that technology. So in the cloud, the different types of cloud models, what are the why businesses use cloud, and so on. Then we dive deep into the more advanced and important topics that the employers look valuable in the marketplace. And I'll go into more details in showing you one of the courses. And then we also offer hands-on exercises. So these hands-on exercises, once you learn the technology, once you learn what blockchain is, we take you through how to develop an actual blockchain solution with the tools leading in the market. So we tell you how this tool works. We explain to you what the tool, what's the position of the market, and how it improves, your skill, and how you can actually go in the market. And when your employer asks you if you have a skill, and you tell them, yeah, I developed solution A and B. It's based on industry use cases. So it's going to be helpful with understanding the gap between the industry and the education. So finally, once you finish the course, you can take the quiz, and when you pass, you receive the badge. The badge it shares with you the metadata that you achieved for the skills and the content that you have gone through. So I will take you through now and quickly into some of the content and the curriculum that we have developed. So if you're looking to get into a specific technology area, or look a job, let's say in web development or blockchain or data science, what we have done is we have bundled our courses to offer them as a learning path. So all these courses, all these icons you see in front of you, these are all courses on its own. So each of these courses is between 3 to 10 hours based on, it depends on the course you take. And as I said, it has a theory, the practical, and then the badge. But what we have done is if you're looking to find a job in some of these areas like web development or cloud, we have put together the related courses together, so you can take it as a learning journey. So once you take the first course, they tell you what's the step for the next course, and so on and so on. So you can basically learn about technology and improve your knowledge and onto the more advanced topics. So as I said, these learning paths start you off from the foundational level. So if you see the first for cloud, for example, the first one is the cloud computing, and that's the foundational level of the learning path. And then basically what it does is it explains what cloud is and what different types of clouds and why it's important to the business. And then once you finish this course, it's 3-4 hours, you receive the badge. You have the option to go to the next one, which is the Cloud Foundry. And this is the recommended next step, basically, for finishing the first course, and which talks about Cloud Foundry. So Cloud Foundry is an important element of the cloud infrastructure. And then this is another 5-hour course. And then you take, when you finish this, you go into DevOps, which is the next recommended step, and then the cloud database, and etc. So the same thing applies to web development, to artificial intelligence. And we have here more examples of blockchain in data science and analytics. So as you can see here, we have all the foundational level concept, and then each one of these are a course, and then you go on and you go on to the next step, and you can learn the more advanced topics. And if you pay attention closely, the names of these courses that we've chosen, these are actual skills in the market that employers are looking for. So take an example for web development. So if you want to be a web developer or a web developer, if you go and you approach an employer and tell them that I have JavaScript, HTML, Node.js, and Express Web Framework skills, and I've taken courses and I've applied them to an actual knowledge in developing solutions for this. These skills that employers will look for, and these are the skills that it will help you to get a better chance at getting that job. And the same thing for the cloud. So where cloud computing obviously being the foundational level, but cloud foundry is a skill that it's very in demand in the market. And so is DevOps and cloud databases that you like, such as Cloud and so on. Same thing for AI and blockchain and data science and etc. Now I'll talk to you about the badges. So what is an IBM Distill-based badge? As I mentioned, each of the courses in our catalog offers a digital badge. So the badge basically symbolizes your qualifications and the level of achievements once you complete your course. So let's say that if you take a cloud computing course, and then in the course we teach you the difference between platform as a service and infrastructure as a service and software as a service. These are all terminologies and concepts in the cloud area. So this badge highlights these achievements. It says that you have been through these concepts and you have learned and you have applied them in a actual hands-on scenario. So it contains these badges. All these badges contain the metadata of the description of the course you have completed and the set of skills that you have achieved throughout the course. You can get this badge once you finish the course and take the quiz at the end of the course, which basically you need to pass by achieving 80% or above. And these badges are, as I mentioned earlier, they're recognized worldwide by all vendors, and especially if you go on LinkedIn right now, if you're familiar with how the qualification system in LinkedIn works, it's they have a place where they showcase the badges that each person has achieved, and these badges can be viewed. It's already verified by your Acclaim, which Credly owns. It's a worldwide organization. So these are all the legit and the real deal. So if you guys, I'm wondering if any of you guys have got any badges. If you guys share them on social media, maybe Facebook or Twitter. If you can quickly tell me what are your favorite badges you've received, we can. I can, you can be, which you can showcase, we have showcased on social media, and which was the most memorable one, and then we can tell you ours. Again, you can always contact me through the chat. Favorite Sona, design thinking, very good. Sona, by the way, guys, design thinking is one of the most prestigious skills you can learn. It's all the major organizations are implementing it, and it's a core tool for us here in IBM, by the way. Yeah, it is very helpful, and we do offer design thinking, by the way, as part of our platform. So if you get a chance, you can go through the course, and you can always take the more advanced ones once you receive the basic ones. Cybersecurity, very good, John. Cybersecurity is one of the most in-demand jobs in the market right now. So it's a very good badge, and we also offer badges for cybersecurity. I would recommend you guys take a look at it. Big data, yeah, big data. It's a big industry. So a lot of all the big major players in the IT industry is using big data. Google being one of them, and IBM being a huge one. And if you're working with anything, if you're working with cloud or working with any engines, big data is very important. Medical field is using big data a lot, so that's a good skill to have. Lastly but not least, I'm going to take you through now the job advisor tool that Ruud shared a link in the chat, so you can go take a look at it, and I'll show you a quick demo later on. This basically is a tool to help you search for jobs offered in your region. It provides you with what's available in the marketplace around you. You can always filter whatever you're looking for based on your skill set or your areas you want to find employment with. So let's say you have HTML and JavaScript skills and you're looking for a job around that area, you can put in the tool and it tells you what is available. And on top of that, what it does, it provides a service to do a skill gap analysis. So let's say you have JavaScript, HTML skills, and you're looking for a job in cloud or AI. So the tool, what it does, it says, okay, this specific job has, they're looking for someone in your area, so in your skill set. On top of that, you're missing two skills that you can take from our platform. So if you're really interested in a job, you want to take it, you're halfway there, 60% there, but you're missing a skill or two, and we do that analysis and we give you the best match that you have in that region. You can also look for jobs in country based to region based. If you're let's say based in South Africa but you want to move to Egypt and you're looking for a job there, or Kenya or Nigeria, you can base your search on that, keeping in mind the skill set you have and what courses you could take to make that job easier to be applied to. And now I will take you through our portal. So we have our platform, and this is the landing page. So if you guys have already been on the platform, you will be already familiar with this. And for those who aren't, for those who are not, who haven't been, I'll show you quickly what the platform provides. And for those who have already been on it, I'll take you through the journey, the new caller journey. So this is the main page, and as I mentioned through my presentation, the first slide, this is the components of the program. And then these are the three journeys that we offer. So we've already had webinars on each one of these learning journeys, but now I'm going to skip over Explorer Innovator. We already had previous webinars, but if you've missed it, you can always go through the link that we just shared and revisit the videos that we've already recorded and uploaded. And keep an eye on the Facebook events, because we're going to have also webinars in the future date on all these technologies and much more. So just keep an eye on the events and our official communication. So new caller, I'll show you quickly through the new caller. This is the new caller page. Now, when you see these three tabs for My Learning, Profile, and Jobs, we recommend, while the page lands here directly, but for a first-time user, we recommend that you first go through your Profile tab and fill in your information that you have about yourself. The reason we ask this is because this is easy for our Watson to do analysis on your skills. So, I mean, you can when you fill in education experience, you can provide what skills you've already possessed. So let's say here you have a list of all the skills that we have inserted here, and you can add it as your something that you already possess, right? While the education experience will be more relevant to the employer, but the skills it's relevant for us to do the analysis and tell you what skills you're missing, or what jobs where your skills will be good for. You can either do it manually here through the edit button, clicking on the edit button, and then you change your personal information, or you can start a Watson interview. So this is a chat bot that we've developed that you can go through and talk to our interviewer, which is Watson, and you can fill in your information by just answering the questions that you see here on the screen. So welcome back. Would you like to edit profile? My skills. And then it will basically go through the the whole profile editing, right? Now I will show you our courses, the learning journeys that we have, learning paths. So if you're the first time visitor, in your My Learning tab, you will not see any courses. So if you've not taken any courses, you have not added anything to your learning journey, it will be empty. But since I'm a returning student, I see all these courses. But for first time users, you can do is you can go through browse learning paths, and it will show you the full list of courses that we have available here in our Digital Nation platform. So the different learning journeys that we offer, for example, under artificial intelligence, web apps, cloud, blockchain, and data science. And this is a ever-growing list, by the way. So we keep on adding courses. Keep an eye or updating the courses, and we'll let you know whenever there's something new. So first of all, if you're interested in specific learning, you can always go to the course and click on Add to My Learning Journey, and it will be automatically added, so you can go back to your My Learning tab and take it anytime you have. So it's kind of like a saving it or favoriting specific courses, and then you can go through all of them. You can add all the courses you want, but specifically if you're looking for something in a learning journey that you want to apply for a job with, you can add the specific course that interests you. So as you see, I've added a couple of courses now, and I will go back to my learning, which basically has the courses that I've added manually, or I'll show you later that Watson can add for you. So I'll show you a quick example of our courses here. I'll take an example of cloud computing as one of our courses that we have developed, and I'll show you basically. I'll take you through what I've explained earlier about the theory, the practical, and the quizzes. So if you can see right now, we have the main page of the cloud computing. I'll hold on here for a few seconds because sometimes the share screen gets delayed, and I might be talking too fast, and on the next section, and you're still in the previous one. So I'll give it just a few seconds so you can catch up here. I'm sitting in the office, and my internet is already slow, so I can only assume how it could be anywhere else. Okay, so now this is the main page of the course that we have. So this is the overview page where we give you information like some details about the course itself. Now here, this is a self-paced course, which is 5 hours and offers a badge, and it's for free. Well, all our courses are free, so just a good reminder. And then we tell you the objectives of the course, so what you will learn here. For in this course, you understand what cloud computing is and the factors to let cloud computing, what's available to developers, the infrastructure. So as I mentioned, platform as a service, software as a service, and infrastructure as a service. And then the IBM Cloud Platform. So this is our tool that we use to develop the solutions on cloud, and so on. And then we have the prerequisites. So as I mentioned earlier in the presentation, if you want to take a specific course, let's say if you want to take a course on cloud database, which from our cloud learning journey is the third course down the path, right? So if you want to start with that, and then that's the one that caught your interest, but you open that course and it will show you that one of the prerequisites is the course, the cloud Foundry course that you need to be familiar with first. So for cloud, for example, I'll show you an example now in a bit. But for cloud computing, there are no prerequisites whatsoever. You don't need to have any, let's say, basic understanding of cloud. So this course explains everything, and what you all need is an email address and a browser. So you start fresh, and you start on a foundational level. So you click on Start Skill, and then you will be able to start the course itself. And then as you can see here, there are 3 units and an exercise. So all these units each before you start each unit, you have an objectives and duration for these, and then we can start off with the theory. Theory, all the courses we have the text based and video based or audio based, we explain different concepts and explain to you the technology, and of course, and then the text and the pictures and so on. So most of our courses, the structure is 99% the same. So you have the units and the exercises, and the units you have the theory with where we use some text, videos, and pictures, and the same thing with the next unit. You have the objectives, and then the exercise where you perform. We start off with objectives, so what you will learn from this exercise. Again, prerequisites, what do you need to do before you come up and do this, perform this exercise. And then how long it will take you. So since this is the first course in the learning journey, it's a rather short one. I'll show you the other exercise, which it's much longer. But here it's just to setting up your environment to start working on the cloud. So here you can sign up and you can register and you can go through the different services on IBM Cloud, and then we have a summary section and then assessment. The assessment is a quiz. Again, I will hold on for a couple of seconds so you can follow up. Okay, so here the quiz, we have up to 10 questions for each course, and basically it's as you can see, true or false, select the right answer, and multiple questions, and drag and drop. So once you finish the quiz, if you get 80% or above, you're eligible for a badge. So the badge, you receive it almost right away, but it will be through Credly, which I mentioned is a third-party worldwide organization. And you can basically get this badge from your Acclaim, and your Acclaim is basically the platform that Credly owns. So Credly is the parent company, but your Acclaim is where you can manage all your badges. So you see, I didn't get 80%, so I didn't get the badge, but I can retry and do it again. So this is the first course, and now let me take you through another course just to show you an example of how the prerequisites work and the structure, just to very quickly take you through it. So you see here, I've added these two courses under blockchain. The first course on blockchain fundamentals, but let's say I see Hyperledger, because I heard about Hyperledger and people are talking about Hyperledger, so I'm very interested in this. So when I click on it, I'll take this course. And what does it show? That, okay, you see the structure, objectives, the duration, and then the prerequisites. The prerequisite says that you need to finish the blockchain fundamentals course first. And the reason for this is because the concepts for the Hyperledger Composer Foundation course relies very, hugely on the blockchain fundamentals course. And the blockchain fundamentals course I mentioned is a introductory course. And now, if you want to take the blockchain fundamentals course, you need to have some JavaScript and Node.js concepts and skills. So this is another example of another course that we have in a different learning journey. So as you see, different units. This specific course has 3 units and 2 exercises. So here the first exercise is exploring the playground. And the second exercise is developing a solution on Hyperledger Composer. So 60 minutes for the first exercise and another 60 minutes for the next exercise. And then as you progress, as I mentioned, you will have some more advanced courses, and it's going to be a little bit more technical skills. But as you see, everything is in a linear and a sequential matter. So if you want to learn a lot about, let's say, Hyperledger or blockchain, you need to go through the learning journey and acquire these skills and badges. So now what I'll do is, okay, so now finished with the profile, my learning. If anyone has questions, they can ask me and I can show you. But before I finish, I'm going to show you quickly about our job advisor tool. Um, just just to let you know that this tool only helps you with connecting to the employer. So it's not a it's this is we do not post jobs from ourselves. So we've done is we have worked with major uh, recruitment websites in Africa, and we do is we only accumulate their information here on our platform, and we perform our own analysis. So now when you come here, you can either do filter by Watson, and before I click on filter Watson, I'll just show you what exactly job offerings have. So you can either filter by job role. So if you're interested in blockchain, so you can click on the blockchain job role, and you can see what's available in the region. So if you're in Nigeria, you can look at the blockchain specialist job. So you can see here that this company in Nigeria is looking for someone in this specific field. And if you want to apply, you just click on apply, and it will take you to their website, and you can apply there. And let's say that if you're looking for a senior Java developer in Egypt, and this one is related to the to Java to blockchain, because you need JavaScript to develop blockchain solutions. So you need to have that experience. And so this is basically you can filter it based on that specific job role, or if you want a specific location, you can always look for it in the location filter. Now, what we're gonna do is we can do is you can when you filter by Watson. So this is the skill gap analysis that we mentioned earlier. So in your profile, you've mentioned your skills that you have. You've inserted HTML, JavaScript, and so on. And now, based on that, the this tool looks for the best jobs available based on your the profile. So let's take for example here. Okay, this is French, so excuse me. So, my French is not that strong, but I'll take another example. Java developer in South Africa. You can see here's the job posted, and then the skill match because you already have a Java skill, so this one will show up as one of the options. And let's say now you go into more detail, and say you go to another course, another job offering. You see the CSS is your matching skill, and so on. So once you're interested in something, one of the jobs, you can click on apply here, and it takes you to the website that the job is actually hosted on, and you can find more information there, and you can apply it directly. Um, so in a nutshell, um, the new color learning journey in of our platform helps you with acquiring the skills that the market is looking for. That's very high in demand, and we offer you these courses, and you can take the theories, and you can enable improve your skill with hands-on and acquire badges for them. Um, so that is it from my side. Sona, I answered your question properly. And if anyone has any questions, we have 15 minutes so that we can accept questions, or if you have um, anything more you need to see, anything you're is confusing or it's not clear. Let me show you more examples of different courses. You can open your mic if you want, or you can chat to me in the chat button. In any case, this presentation will be shared with all of you through a link by Wurud, and we have also the Facebook page where we can share with you the links, and the presentations, and we will have another um, webinar soon. We'll share the details with you. And one last request from all of you: we have a survey that I would like you to fill in. Warud will share it now in the chat. It's a link. If you can just please share. Please go through the link and take this survey. So we have a question. If you have only experience with, if you only have experience with IBM courses, how successful can you secure a job using IBM job search tool? So there are many answers to your question, but just to quickly tell you how it works. So these skills are not only IBM related. These are skills that are recognized worldwide by a lot of companies, by not only our own customers, our own IBM partners, but for example, AI is universal, right? And blockchain is also a universal skill. So that does not mean that if you get the courses from our platform, it means you're only stuck to IBM jobs, but it's also jobs you can find anywhere else. We're merely just a platform to help you acquire these skills and help you with enhancing your chances of finding a job anywhere. But what we've done in our platform is we've provided a tool to help you, to guide you to find these jobs, to do the analysis, and to show you what's available and what skills you need to have to acquire these jobs. That being said, of course, it will help you a little bit better with specific IBM offerings. But again, you can go with the job tool itself, and you can search for these jobs from our tool. I hope that answered your question, Reggie. All right, great. Any other questions? You can always you can ask me. If you you can also ask to the Facebook channel and we're always looking at the questions from there, and I'll attend to you. You can always go to the website, to the Distillation website, and you can send us email there, and we'll attend to you. Yeah. So great, thanks, Emma. Good luck. If you have any feedback on the courses, or if you've gone through it, and you can always also get in touch, communicate with us through our platform. So please do take the courses, and please do reach out to us if you have any concerns, any questions, or anything specific that you are curious about. And yeah, okay, great. So now wait until we get to the harder ones. All right, guys. Then have a great day. Thank you so much for joining, and we will speak to you in our next webinar.